got it here. Now, look, I've got Sean Garlick, whom I've known for 1,000 years, and now he's a rich man. I used to know him as poor. You know, he was a first-grade hooker, and he played for Souths, and he played for East and whatever. But he's got his two boys with him here. It's a wonderful family coming. There's Bronson's over there, and Jackson's over here. And Bronson's a traitor. He plays for Canterbury, not for South Sydney. And he's got You're playing on Sunday, are you?
Yeah, playing on Sunday in our grand final qualifier. So.
But he helps all Dad, and the whole family helps Dad make 30,000 pies a day. These are Garlo's pies. Sean.
That's right, Alan, yes.
I never saw you as a pie maker, eh?
Well, neither did I, actually. I didn't see it either, but retired from football and joined my brother, who was a pastry cook, and then we just built from one shop and went from there. So it's been a hell of a ride.
And I mean, where do you get these ideas from?
You mean the fancy pie flavours?
Yes.
Yes, I know they're not your cup of tea, Alan.
No,
the penne bolognese and the sarde chicken, the beef and mozzarella. I know. But you'll be pleased to know, Alan, that the plain lean beef pie, it sells as many as all the others put together.
And look, I'm not saying this because Sean's here, and not saying we advertise. They're fantastic pies because they've got that thin pastry.
Thin on pastry, big on meat.
Big on meat.
Yes.
Big on meat and beautiful meat. Now, Bronson, what do you do? Apart from turn up when it suits you.
He's got us running around with doing sales over there, so looking after all the food service customers, the pubs, clubs, schools, everything like that. So
people love a pie, don't
they? They do.
And the young blokes your age, he's got two young blokes, Jackson and Bronson here. But
I've got a third, Alan. He's not with us. He's still at school. Oh. But I'll be tapping into him maybe next year after he does HS.
Now, March 2001, you opened your first store.
That's right, yeah. Some people might remember we had a footy show pie eating competition with the great Artie Beetson and Darryl Broman and Craig Salvatore, Spud Carroll, and that gave us the kick along right from the start there, the footy show, that was able for us to build a second store, a third, and we got to 13 stores in the first 5 years in Sydney.
How many have you got now?
None. We found rents were too high in Sydney.
That's right.
It was just too hard. And so we went into the wholesale distribution, making them and distributing them and not worrying about the individual stores, and got into Coles and then the airlines, and it's gone from there.
What about the electricity bill, Sean?
It's going through the roof. It's a real worry.
Here's a businessman.
It's a big worry.
Here's a businessman. Eh? Now listen, I'm worried about the Alaskan king crab pie,
yes.
Sean.
Well, we supply to the airlines, Alan, and you being a frequent flyer as I know you are.
Yeah, down there in economy. I mean, they don't give pies down there in economy.
You get the lean beef down there. You might get a sausage roll, but yeah, in business class, and they like us to mix them up, and we do Moroccan vegetable, and we do sarde chicken, as I said, and all different fancy
And look, you're
flavours.
opening a big new hole. You've updated everything, haven't you?
Well, we moved, actually, and what we thought was going to be a terribly stressful thing for the business. We got compulsorily required by the state government for the West Connects, and we spent all our time in the South Sydney district, in St Peters, Mascot and the Alexandria area, and the West Connects was coming right through, so we had to pull up stumps and relocate, which we've done, and we've built a new place at Kingsgrove. So we're in Canterbury Bankstown territory, and we love it there. Actually been there for a little while, but we're having a big opening this week.
Yeah, and Gladys is going to cut the ribbon.
She is. She's going to cut the ribbon on Wednesday, and then we're having a bit of more of a relaxed party style thing on the Saturday night. So it's tomorrow
amazing,
week.
But this is a serious point. This is a great success story, Sean Garlick. 30,000 pies a day.
That's right, yes. We have about 55 staff. And
this is amazing.
We're semi-automated. We have a lot of machines that help out as well, but that's the way we have to go in our industry. But it's about economies of scale. The more you make, the cheaper you can make them for, the cheaper you can buy ingredients in for, and hopefully you can just keep building. And we're looking to build a brand, and it's going okay so far.
And how many ranges have you got? How many varieties?
We'd have over 50, Alan. Over 50 different types.
And who does the taste testing for this?
Well, we do it ourselves.
Yeah.
We have staff from different backgrounds, from different walks of life, and people have all different opinions, and so we put it amongst our staff, and if it gets the tick with the majority, because you can't please everybody.
Now, Bronson, did you give the tick to chunky beef, tomato and onion? I'd quite like that. I could tick that one. Now, Bronson, what about pumpkin, spinach and feta?
They're all pretty nice, Alan. The vegetarian ones aren't my go, but there are a lot out there that do like them.
Needs to get protein, so high on protein.
Spicy Mexican. George has rung through. George from Cherrybrook. George, hello.
Morning, boys.
Yeah, here he is. Ask Sean your question.
Sean, just out of curiosity, I would imagine that you would sell a lot more pies in the winter time. Do you still keep going in the summertime?
Spot on, yes. You're right, George. It's a seasonal business, but we now do quiche as well. Quiche and banana bread and muffins, which are more
lots of sweets.
Yeah, and the sweet pies, the apple pies, blueberry, all that sort of thing.
I love apple pies. Thin pastry too?
We'll have to send some of those in, Alan.
Those
We didn't
apple
know that.
pies. Beautiful apple pie. Blueberry pies. Apple crumble. Ross, you're an apple crumble man. Make your bid here now, Ross. Here's your chance. Make your bid. Ross?
I wouldn't mind a job at Garlo.
We get that tasting panel going.
Yes, please.
All right. Hey, George, there's your answer.
Thank you very much.
And look, you can't go to the races or the footy without having a pie. Hey, you can't.
You can't.
You can't.
It's un-Australian, isn't
And
it?
un-Australian, you've got to have a Garlo pie. Oh my God, savoury. So, what about the sausage rolls?
Sausage rolls, they're right
We
up
love
there.
them.
They're, a pie and a sausage roll, can you get any more Australian than that?
I tell you what. So now let me just tell you, I've got to give Sean a plug. They're in the wholesale distribution business, and they supply to supermarkets, airlines. So at any of these places, you can get a Garlo pie. Hotels, cafes, clubs, schools, lunch trucks, sports grounds, catering companies, petrol stations, convenience stores. Anywhere you might want a pie, a Garlo pie. Now go back to training, Bronson and Jackson. Stop taking pictures. They're also available at McDonald's in the ACT and on Emirates international flights out of Auckland. Mate, I can't believe it. I knew you when you were a nobody, now he's a millionaire. What do we do? We love people doing well.
Thanks, Alan.
Right, Sean.
Thanks very
There
much.
we are. It's 11 minutes to 9.